Hey guys, I'm sorry for my absence from my channel. I know back a few months ago I asked you if you wanted to see some updates and things on my new mommy life. And I got some feedback about yes, you do want to see it. And I'm sorry about my appearance. I'm in the process of getting ready for work. I'm sitting in front of my mirror trying to do my makeup with baby on my lap because he just woke up from his nap. So I'm just gonna jump right in, I guess. Gosh, my hair looks terrible. I'm so sorry. Um, okay, so where to begin? I guess I'll go ahead and start with the introduction of my son, shall we? Hi, baby. You see yourself in the mirror? How about in a little phone? This is Gavin. Look, baby. Look. He's looking in the mirror. Look. Look, there you are. There you are. Is that you? Is that mommy too? Yes. Gavin is now 4 months old. He's gonna be 5 months in about 2 weeks. So yes. Me, Jacob and I conceived Gavin the holiday season of 2015. There's some discrepancy between when the doctor think I conceived versus what I think I conceived because of the size of him in womb, in utero. And then I was also tracking my ovulation and, the attempt at conception for quite some time. For almost 11 months we had been trying. And the official due date was September 14th, 2016. And then, when I got the details and we were, further along in the pregnancy, he had developed a little bit further than what the doctors were anticipating. And that just kind of proves my point about how I thought that he was going to be, due sooner rather than later. So that's just what I thought, mother's intuition, I guess. But sorry, I'm trying to get ready for work. This is a chit chat, get ready with me type of video. It's an all together video. Being a mommy is difficult. So anyway, the discovery of pregnancy was last year. It was, like I said, the doctors think it was around Christmas, and I think it was the week before Christmas that we conceived, but whatever. Christmas comes around. I don't remember what day of the week it was, but then the Monday between Christmas and New Year's, we decided to go snowboarding with our buddy Chris. So here we go, snowboarding up in the mountains, and I'm falling on my ass every 2 seconds, and I had no idea I was pregnant. And when I found out, I was like, oh my God, I was freaking out, But, everything turned out fine, obviously. So, whatever. We went snowboarding. And then the following week, hi baby, the following week, or a few days later, I don't really remember, was New Year's. And we decided that since we had New Year's Eve off, so New Year's Eve off, New Year's Day, and the next day fell on our Sunday day off, I think, or Monday, I don't remember. We decided to go up to Albuquerque and stay with my parents. So we decided to do that. And it was during that vacation stay, hi baby, that I started feeling the symptoms of pregnancy. So the first symptom was fatigue. It didn't matter the amount of coffee I drank, didn't make a difference. Not to mention, it tasted disgusting. Like, I just thought it was because it was different from the coffee that I was used to, which was home coffee and work coffee. And so when we went somewhere else and tasted different coffee, I thought it was disgusting. I'm trying to figure out how to make this work. There. And so yeah, coffee was gross. And then on New Year's Eve day, we went downtown and we were hanging out downtown. Actually, we were in Uptown. And we were in the car, and I started feeling really, really nauseous in the back seat. And I thought it was just, because I was getting motion sickness in the backseat of a car. Oh my God, I was so close to throwing up. But I popped in a Tylenol because, I thought I had a headache, and then we had lunch, and then we started making plans for dinner for New Year's Eve. And we go to the store, and we get a bunch of stuff, and I'm like dozing off in like every block. I'm so tired. And we decided not to cook. That's actually not relevant to the story, but whatever. So we're hanging out for New Year's Eve, and we're watching a movie, and my mom and my dad, they're early bedtime people, early morning people, and they couldn't hang for New Year's Eve. And me and Jacob would normally be like, well, let's go out, let's go do something. I was so tired, I couldn't even stay up for a movie. I couldn't do it. There was no stopping me from going to sleep. And this is really attractive, right? Like watching me do this. There was no stopping me from falling asleep, and so we didn't do anything for New Year's Eve. Like, it was really boring. It was really boring. Next day, my boobs hurt. And I thought, well, it could be my period, it could be pregnancy. We'll just wait and see. Once again, super tired. I wasn't really nauseous that much, but my coffee tasted disgusting. It didn't matter how much coffee I drank. Hi, baby. You were in there. You were in the tummy. And so then, I think we literally slept all day on New Year's Day. And Jacob is the type of person to go, go, go. And normally I am too. Like, I get stir crazy. I get bored. But for him to say, like, okay, it's our day off. Like, we're kind of on vacation that's not at Disney, so let's just rest. Why not? I think we literally slept for like 3 hours in the middle of the afternoon. And then we went to bed at like 9 anyway, like that night. It was really like boring. It was just weird, And so the next day is the day that we're returning home. And that's the morning that I have extremely tender breasts. Extremely tender breasts. More so than I would on any normal like period, So, we hang out with the family that day. I can't even remember what we were doing or anything like that. But later on, we get ready to leave, and of course, I'm tired, so I make a cup of coffee. So gross, so disgusting, but I'm like, you know what, I'm tired. Like, I really need to drink this coffee in order to make it home. And from Albuquerque to Cruces, it's a 3-hour drive. And of course, they live on the outskirts of Albuquerque, in like a suburb. And so that kind of adds like an extra 30 to 40 minutes to the trip. You can see me in the camera. He's laughing. Huh, booger. Huh, baby. So, anyway, so I drink the coffee, make it, I don't know, halfway, because I was supposed to drive home, because Jacob drove us over there, so I was going to drive back. It's, petty, but whatever. I couldn't do it. I could not make it. And Jacob was like, well, did you make me any coffee? And I was like, I drank it. It was so gross, but I drank it. And he was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to blast the music in order for us to make it home. Because Jacob was tired too. I don't know. We were just sleepy. We were just sleepy people. And, oh, baby. So then we go home, go to bed. Well, we get home, and I was like, I'm not going to do it now because I have a bunch of coffee in my system, and it's just, like, I'm going to, like you're supposed to, like they say you should, is use your first morning's urine in order to take the pregnancy test. So the next day, I took the pregnancy test, and I was up pretty early. Actually, that's not true. Early for you guys is like 5 or 6 in the morning. Early for me is like 7 or 8, because we work late, so we sleep in late. So I get up early, like 7 or 8, whereas Jacob wakes up between 9 and 10, and I take it, and it's positive. And I had just miscarried for a second time, mind you, 2 months before that. So I was very excited, but I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I was so scared. I didn't know what to think, what to do. And so I go out to the bedroom and I wake him up and he's positive, and his reaction was, yeah, it is, yeah. And he asked me, and so we hug and we share a moment, and I was like, okay, go back to sleep, because we had to work later that day. And so I don't know that he slept or he was just like, I don't know. He stayed in the room, maybe watched TV, I'm not really sure. But I came out to the house and I don't even remember what I was doing anymore. But it was, January 2nd or 3rd or something that I just, discovered I was pregnant. So it was, just about this time last year that I was beginning the journey. It was so exciting. I didn't even, like, what do you... I know, baby. It's so very exciting. So I hope I didn't leave anything out of that story. That's pretty much how we discovered I was pregnant. And I was a nervous wreck, and because we were, it's so crazy. I'll just throw this little tidbit in. Between Obamacare and when we had our own insurance versus the insurance that our company, the business that we work for, our employer was going to offer insurance, we had a gap in our coverage. So I wasn't covered for January. So I didn't know whether I should pay out of pocket to go see a doctor and get it confirmed, or if I should just wait until my insurance kicked in. So I had to wait an agonizing month before I could get into the doctor. So on February 1st was that very first doctor's appointment. I think I was 9 weeks by that point. And what also was really great was that there's this little clinic for like underprivileged women, and it's basically like a religious clinic. They say a prayer for you. They offer their services to you. It's really great. So I mean, not that I'm underprivileged, but it was reassuring for me to be able to go there and get an ultrasound and see him. So we saw his heartbeat, and I think that was at like 6 or 7 weeks. Yes, because I found out I was pregnant at 5 weeks along instead of 4 weeks, because my cycle was a little different. So a week later. So so I got a little intermediate ultrasound of him, and then on February 1st at about 9 weeks, I think, I got my other ultrasound of him, and that's when we announced to everybody that we were pregnant and that we were going to expect little baby Madrid. September. So that was my first appointment, and because I had previous miscarriages, I was a high-risk pregnancy, so they were really monitoring everything, and they said, call if you have questions, and but I was so blessed throughout the entire pregnancy. But that's another video. I'll talk about my whole pregnancy in the next video, but I thought I would update you guys on that to start. So if you're interested in hearing my pregnancy journey from what I can remember, because I don't remember anything anymore, then check out my next video. And say bye-bye, Gavin. Say bye-bye, Booger. Say bye-bye. We're gonna go eat lunch. Yes, we're gonna go eat lunch. Anyway, take care, bye. Take care, guys. Bye.